Hey everybody, it's Dave, and guess who's with me here at the McDonald's in Springfield? Black Biggot.
What's going on, guys? How are you doing?
How you doing?
Very good. Just hanging out here having some coffee. Dave bought me some coffee and some chicken nuggets.
So tell me, what are you doing right now? You're here in Northern Virginia. Are you working somewhere?
Yeah, I work for a carnival. Some people that watch my channel might know I work for a carnival. I drive a truck for the carnival. It's only a part-time gig, so I only work 2 days a week driving, and then the rest of the day the rest of the week I'm off. And I'll work one day here or there in the boss's daughter's little cotton candy wagon. But other than that, just driving a couple days and then working a day or two here. Got a lot of free time.
So this is now you were down in Richmond earlier.
Yeah.
Now, so is this the same carnival?
Yeah, it's the same carnival. I've been with the same job now for a month. They're very, very nice. I like the boss. They pay me. I mean, for the amount of work I do, I get paid okay. I originally was with another carnival down in Florida, but long story on that. So
okay,
here I am.
okay.
So I'll be here for a while. Not in Virginia, but with the company.
Okay, so you're down at Potomac Mills right now, which is down Woodbridge,
Correct,
which is a huge shopping area, right? But
yeah, we're there right now. We'll be moving to outside of Baltimore next week.
Okay.
So
okay.
Yeah, so different spots. Sometimes he'll be here for 2 weeks. Sometimes he'll be here for a week.
Okay.
So I know I'll be with them through May. I know that. When June comes around and starts getting hot and warm, maybe my brain will start changing. Maybe I want to go do something else.
Yeah, okay. Now you said you had if you don't know Black Biggot, you've been doing your channel now. Can I say your real name?
Yeah, sure.
Lamont Dorsey, right? Because you used to not want anyone to know that. And then one day someone searched it and they found this channel with your picture on it with that name, and we all went, it's Lamont, and then you were kind of like real reticent about letting anyone know your name.
Well, okay, so the only thing about people knowing my real name that would bother me is, and it would only slightly, would be like if Jobs would Google me.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and so I was thinking, well, I wouldn't want them to know my name if they were to Google me. But then I was thinking, me being somewhat of a nomad that I am, I'm really never going to have a job where I'm really concerned with what my social media presence or what I say. You know, a lot of people will they'll text me or they'll email me like, "Oh, don't you care about what what you say and people in real life?" I'm like, no, because everything that I say on my channel is what I honestly really think and really believe, heartfelt in my mind. And so, if a job wants to Google me, go ahead. I don't make enough money to really have to watch what I say.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I find the less you have to hide, the better. You know, and just look right up. They're going to find out your real name anyway, right?
Well,
I mean,
because of you, they found out my name. But I was mad for about maybe about 5 seconds. I was like, all right, well, you know, whatever. Basically everyone already knows my name. I've added like maybe 100 friends on Facebook just because they found me. So, and then, you know, now the other channel, Lamont at Large, I kind of wanted to do something different about that. So I put my real name, the hell with it. And they can easily find me. All you gotta do is put Lamont on Facebook.
Hey, you talk on your channel like you're hideous from the neck down. You talk like you're this gigantic.
Oh my God, well
you're not. You know, you're.
Well, if I take this off, look, here's the thing. My normal walking right now, I'm over I gotta be over 250.
Yeah, but for some reason you look good. You look good with 250.
Nah,
maybe you can go down to. You know, you have a good frame, you know?
30 pounds less is my normal walking around weight. I got too much weight right now, and the problem is you develop bad habits over your life. You know, I've been drinking. I have been drinking, not way too much. I'm not crazy, but I've been drinking a lot for the last 2 years. And when I say a lot, I mean 5 to 6 days a week. I'll take a day off during the week. But I've been drinking too much, and you know, so right now, you know, I'm eating real bad. I've been eating at Costco or Sam's Club.
Or McDonald's. It's not the greatest.
Every day I'm at McDonald's. Every stinking day. I've gained quite a bit of weight in the last 3 months.
Okay, so when did you start your Black Biggot channel? When was that? I first ran into you like 2 years ago. It was that.
Yeah, that's when I started.
And then someone just said to me, "Black Bigot's talking about you," and I didn't know who you were. And I was doing the e-bagging thing. I was talking about e-bagging, and you watched my video, and then we're doing the whole thing about it. And it was like that's when we started. That was like 2 years ago, back in 2016.
I started the channel. It was more of like just to get stuff off my chest. I had no idea that it was going to blow up originally, my original channel before it got turned. That I didn't know it was going to blow up. I mean, my first video I made about some Hell's Angel guy at a gas station acting like kind of towards me like a fool, and it got 20,000 views really quick.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, but I didn't really start doing videos until the end of 2016, when I was really miserable. I had a job. I hated everyone. I was in Massachusetts. I was so I just started getting in my van and ranting and
yeah.
And then it kind of started spiraling to there. So. So far it's been a cool ride, even though two channel terminations.
And well, you built up that first channel to over 30,000 subs.
Well, that was dumb luck. That was dumb luck. The video.
You were doing some videos on like aliens and Area 51 or 57
I told the story
that
this guy that used to work out there told me. So I told that, and one of the worst video I've ever made in my life. Very cringy, but it got almost 3 million hits. Before
wow, 3 million. Was it monetized?
Yeah.
You made some money?
Yeah, that video made about, I think I got about, I want to say about a little over $3,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I bought that's where I bought that little red scooter. I bought that.
$3,000?
Yeah, I made about $5,000 off that channel. Let me tell you, a lot of people on YouTube, you see these guys that are e-begging, and they got like a lot of, they're making quite, just off the commercials, the monetization, they're making a couple grand a month.
Wow.
I mean, I was almost there, but me being a big mouth,
Geez, my top video is like 60-some thousand, and that maybe made $20, I don't know.
Yeah, well, this channel, I got that video with me and SKG talking about what happened in California.
Leaving the libtards in California.
That video made a few $100s. In my AdSense right now, there's about $370.
Okay.
So I'm gonna buy me something stupid. I just haven't figured it out. Maybe like a little electric scooter.
That's $370 for like the month?
No, that was for the whole time.
Oh, okay.
So last month it made like $200 and something. Just for that video, because she's cute, and then Eli was like, his thing, whatever. So YouTube, at the end of the day, is really its personality helps, but it's really luck.
You gotta be lucky.
You just get that lucky video.
I think my YouTube channel's now making about $250 a month.
Really?
Yeah.
You make $250 a month?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I always told myself, if I could make $300 a month, I'd be happy with that. And I wouldn't say that's a goal, because I don't really have a goal on YouTube right now. I'm not really uploading too many videos. I'm kind of bored with it right now. I'm just trying to figure out, what am I doing with this? Where am I going with this?
I played around with Super Chat last night. The first time I ever did it, I just signed up. I just clicked the buttons and it came on, and I went on for 16 minutes and I made $60. I just said hello everybody, and then ka-ching.
Okay, so now before you were railing against people.
I know. Well, I just wanted to see what it was like. Now I can't keep doing that, and I don't plan to do it on a regular basis. But it was so friggin' easy. Now I don't think I'm gonna. If I did it tomorrow, I'm not gonna make $60 because there's people already getting money. I saw Adam last night. The thing that you did, you were on Adam's thing last night, his live chat out in Wisconsin or Indiana, where you gave him $5 and he shouted you out.
Yeah, he said my name.
He said your name. Yeah, he knows. As I said, he knows you. I mean, he's watched you
because of you.
He watches me and I talk about you, and so he knows about you.
Listen, I believe strongly. I believe Adam the Woo watches every time. Like, if his name is in the video, he will watch it every time. Just because as people, we're very fascinated and we want to hear everything that people say about us. And you get a lot of people like, oh, just don't listen to them. They're lying. They listen to you. And so shouted me out.
Okay, so your original channel got shut down. Right, you got a couple strikes, whatever.
Yeah, I had one strike on my channel, and I made a joke about some people in the background.
Yeah, they were like, you were working at like a school or something, and it was a cafeteria, and there was some girls sitting behind you.
Yeah, there was a guy sitting behind me, and he was eating banana, and I said something, offensive to certain, people about this guy. It was a joke, and then there was a girl walking by that was wearing like a volleyball outfit, and I'm like, if you were her dad, would you let her walk around in that? Because they're really skimpy and really weird. She was heavy chested or whatever. And then I got 2 strikes for that one video, and I was 1 week away from that strike falling off.
Wow.
So.
But 2 strikes won't shut your channel down, will it?
3 strikes will. So what happens? I had 1 strike, and then I got a 2nd strike for that video, and then I couldn't upload for 2 weeks. And a week later, I went to log it. Like, get this. Normally my phone would blow up with notifications. And then all of a sudden, my phone was really quiet.
Yeah, they cut you off.
Yeah, I'm like, why is my phone so quiet? and I looked, and I'm like, oh, and I didn't know. I didn't know because I was new to that. And I'm not gonna lie, I was depressed for about a good 4 or 5 days. Yeah. I was sad, but after that, I got over it and started the second channel. That got turned again by you know who. Yeah. We won't mention his name.
Yeah. Okay.
He's responsible for turning the channel. Yeah. But
he's responsible for a lot of that. Yeah. All over the place. Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm on my third. So it's chugging along. It's Well,
I got 2 strikes last summer. And I was really nervous. From who, probably, you never know when it's a bullying thing. It just says boop, and then you have to guess. And I talk about 20 different people in a video, and I have no idea which one of the 20 did it.
But we all have a pretty good idea. Who it is. It's somebody with a very thin skin that can't take any kind of criticisms, whether it's good or bad.
Well, and you got to know how to play the YouTube game, because bullying strikes aren't the same thing as what's constitutional. I mean, I was a journalist. I know what I can write about. I could write about you. I could write about your weight, and you really couldn't sue me about that because you're a public figure, and I could say you're goddamn fat.
Right.
And if you ever took it to court, they'd say this guy's a public figure. He's on YouTube. There's nothing he can do.
Right.
And yet in YouTube, you could get my channel shut down for saying that, because that's bullying.
Yeah, I think this whole bullying thing has been kind of taken too far. And when it comes to YouTube, I look at both sides of the topic here, and that's it's bullying. Well, YouTube is a private company. You don't have to be on YouTube.
Right. They can set their own rules.
You can take your story to Vimeo, but at the same time, there is no other YouTube. It's only YouTube.
They're the big kahuna. You could go somewhere else. Yeah.
And whatever horse crap.
There are other places, but nobody can give you the exposure. Yeah, exactly right.
Because Google is essentially the internet, and YouTube is Google. So you're not that you're stuck. I mean, you don't have to be on YouTube, but there's. They have, I guess, what do you call it, a monopoly on the whole.
And then your lesson you learn is create additional channels, right? So if one goes down, you got another and another.
What I did. Yeah. So I got like 5 different channels.
So you got what? You got Black Biggot. Then you had Black Biggot X, right?
Which I turned into Lamont
at Large. Then you've got I Negro News.
Yeah. Which that's the channel that I'm actually most excited about. But I don't want to do it in a car. I don't want to do it in a trailer. I'm just gonna wait until I get like a settled down somewhere. If I get like a little desk, my laptop, look a little bit good for that channel, because I'm actually excited about that channel. Black Biggot, I don't know. You've often said about on your channel, like, what is he doing? What is this? What is this? I don't know.
You're all over the place.
I have ADHD beyond belief. I cannot focus on one subject because I just get bored with it.
You'll start doing like alien stuff, and then you pop over and you're doing like political commentary.
And then I'm blowing up mayonnaise packets.
Yeah, and then you're blowing up things, and then you're doing a news item, and then you're doing like you're driving around on your scooter looking at scenery and I can't like
focus,
Adam.
Yeah, I can't focus on one thing. That's why Lamont at Large, which I'm not doing, but what I want to do is just any video like showing stuff.
Yeah.
Urban exploration. Right now, I haven't really been wanting to do anything. I'm just
Well, your main channel, you've got what, about 4,500 subs now?
Yeah, 4,500. SKG helped out with that, because I was trickling. I was like, man, I'm not getting any subs, but I was like doing whatever. And then we did the video, and that got a little popular. And then I rocketed right past you.
Yeah, I noticed that. I did notice that. I was ahead of you, and then boom! All of a sudden, what the hell? He's got.
But it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, subscribers, whatever. It's views.
Yeah.
So you get pretty good views. On your videos.
Yeah.
So
it's a mystery. Yeah. And I'm hold on. Yeah, one of the things that I'm always railing about are people talking about their subs, because it doesn't matter. You can have 100,000 subs, and if no one's watching your videos, it's like that Timothy Birmingham. You ever watch him? He's up in Michigan. He's a nice guy, but he likes to just eat. He'll eat that and just do a video on it. And there were some people at the Detroit Reddit who thought that was funny. He's kind of a funny guy. And so all of a sudden he got a couple of his videos went viral because they were just goofy because he's eating. And all of a sudden he is he's got 10,000. He went from 1,000 to 10,000 subs overnight.
Speaking about eating,
but his views are now back down to 100.
Yeah, because he probably just didn't have the personality to just kind of rein them in.
Yeah.
But speaking about eating really quick, if anyone out here, I just want to give this channel a quick shout out. You ever heard of Pink Fairy?
No.
Princess Bubbles, I believe, I think it's or some other subscriber. They told me like check out Pink Fairy. I'm not even gonna just go check it out.
Princess Bubbles told you?
It was either Princess Bubbles or Tony Smith.
She, quote unquote, is on your channel, right? Comments?
Yeah, I think. Don't quote me on that. But somebody said go check out his channel, and it's.
Well, I know Carpetbagger said his wife likes your channel.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure I heard him say that once. That his wife. Yeah. I think he was talking about, somebody asked him, what does your family like to watch, and what does your wife watch? And they like Black Biggot. Oh yeah.
What do you think about him? What do you think about that whole situation, him losing his job?
Well, I think to some degree he's to blame for that. That's going to come if you're doing a YouTube channel and if you're doing a YouTube channel and you're getting a lot of views and it's affecting your job, and they give him a choice. They said either keep your job or lose your channel because people are calling you. They know who you are now, and that's the negative thing. If you have a job. How do you prevent that?
Yeah,
people want to attack you. They know where you work.
And I don't agree with any trolls.
I don't either.
That go harassing your family or your job.
Right.
If they want to harass you, that's fine. Any trolls out there, bring it on. You know what I mean? And they've attacked my job before when I was in California. A troll emailed them saying like, "Oh, look at this guy, he's Black Biggot or whatever, blah blah blah." And then my boss came to me with it, and I told him. I was like, well, then I'll leave. Like, quit. I just walked off the show. Like, I don't, because my job, I will never make enough money to where I'm like, oh, I got to keep my job. That's just not my job. I can pack up and go to Houston.
We're in a situation where we kind of in control of our own destinies. We don't have jobs, so to speak. I'm the same way. I'm self-employed, so who are you going to go to?
But he had a job. His family. I'm assuming he was the breadwinner of his family.
Well, his wife works too. They both, I think, are social workers. I think his wife does it too, and he got to the point where the people at the work said we're getting a lot of complaints or a lot of comments from people on your YouTube channel, and it's interfering with your work. And make a decision, and he decided. It was his decision. He could have kept the job.
Right. Well, I hope.
I wish the best for him. I think that's cool, but hey.
Yeah, I don't have any any hard feelings to him. I hope he finds happiness on the road. Maybe he'll become some kind of a truck driver, or maybe. Can you imagine? Maybe he'd make some good videos. Who knows?
I do enjoy his stuff, but I think the thing that my pet peeve is when the people get so over the top in the begging crap. I don't mind you raising money for a channel and living on it. I think that's cool. But if all you're doing in a video is 3 places where you're saying, please, buy my postcards, send me money, go to my PayPal, go to my, and then you look at Evie Nova, you've watched Evie Nova?
Yeah.
She's got so much marketing stuff going, and it's to the point where it's, they did the super chat the other night, and then she's got Amazon wish lists, and then she's got, I mean, it's to the point where it's almost in the way,
I'm curious as to how that whole Jed and Evie Nova is going to pan out.
And then it's the clickbait. Yeah, she's got pictures of herself in a skimpy.
Did you see the video where her's taking a shower?
Yeah,
that was a good video.
Yeah,
I like that video. It was tastefully done. I mean, I'm not a horn dog. I mean, she's an okay looking girl. I'm not much of a horn dog, but I like that video. That was pretty slick. But in regards to the e-begging, I've done it before. I've done it twice to pay my phone.
Yeah.
I have my second phone only to stream. I have a Sprint phone. That's my regular phone, and I can't stream on it. It's a piece of junk. So I did it twice, and the first time I made $65, and I stopped.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I restarted the stream, and then the second time I made 120, and I said that's it. I said I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
And I felt like a scumbag. Even though I sent people like stuff in the mail, like little care packages. I mean, I feel I'm a working guy. I've worked ever since I was 15 years old, and I have a hard time accepting things from people.
Yeah.
Because then I always feel like there's like underhandedly thinking that I owe them something, and I don't want to bother with
And that's the problem you get, especially with the big donors, right?
Yeah.
They send you $100 or $500, and then they kind of think they kind of own you, and then they kind of said, now, how about doing a video on this, or how about doing this, or how about doing this, and you owe them something. You feel like you owe them something. Yeah.
Yeah, I had somebody, not to like pat myself on the back. I had somebody send me $100, and I felt bad for refusing it.
You refused it.
Yeah, because he's a good guy. I don't, I think people work hard for their money. I don't know if he's a millionaire. You know what I mean? But you got better things to do with that money than give it to me.
Really? Yeah. I don't know. I've never had the balls to refuse the money. I don't know. I'll take it. Thank you very much, but don't expect anything in return. But yeah.
Yeah, I will say this. I will. I don't know if I'll ever do like that again. I wouldn't mind having YouTube pay for my phone bill, because that's just something that I have for YouTube. But at the same time, I do enjoy it. I like streaming. I like streaming better than making videos. And you did a couple streams too.
I'm getting it. I can see the appeal. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you're interacting with people.
You're interacting with people. You don't need to do the preparation. You don't need to do the editing. You don't need to do the uploading. It's just you're live. Yeah.
You're live, and I don't know if you could build a channel that way, but
There's a lot of people now doing just streaming. Yeah.
Burger Planet comes to mind.
Yeah.
When I think of streamers,
Burger Planet is more than just streaming. I mean, he's literally filming his entire day, and my whole day is online. He goes to the store, he gets in his car, it's all there. It's like that's a little much.
If anyone out there wants to watch like cringy videos, go watch compilation videos that people have made of him getting beat up. Oh my God, it's hilarious. Like I'm sure he's a nice guy, but I'm not into the streaming thing like with him particularly. It's kind of dry, but he'll have a couple hundred people watching his stream.
He's got 18,000 subs now. He just built that up from next to nothing. Yeah.
Ice Poseidon is the biggest IRL streamer.
And that's the thing too. You latch on to somebody with a lot more subs, and then you latch on to Adam, or that's what Carbonbagger's doing. Yeah. I mean, if you and Adam got together, I don't know, and did some exploration somewhere, you'd get a whole lot of subs from that, probably. I mean, I did that last summer with Adam, and I didn't go crazy, but I got a nice group of subs from hanging out with him for that one day.
I was kind of surprised that he met you.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
I was surprised too. Yeah. I knew he was in the area, and I just said, "Hey, come on over." And I got a phone call. I get an email saying, "I'll be over Tuesday." I'm like, okay, just show me around. It's like, okay.
Was he a nice guy in person?
Very nice guy. Yeah. Oh, Carpetbagger was too. It was exactly a year ago. I did an interview with him at the pizza place, and he was a nice guy.
Yeah, I remember that interview only for one thing, and I told you on the phone. He looked so uncomfortable. Yeah. He looked like he didn't want to. Now I'm sure he's.
No,
he
did.
Guy.
He did. He kind of. Yeah, he's like, is that a camera? What are you taking pictures of me? What are you doing? What are you doing with it? Yeah.
Yeah, but Adam, I've often said plenty of times. I mean, I don't watch Adam Wu's videos per se, because I just don't watch those type of videos. But most of the videos I watch on YouTube are political in nature, or people like me who just turn the camera on and just talk. I like channels like that. But I've often said he has a very, very excellent personality. To capture an audience. I would rather watch him than like Anthony Bourdain. I think he would be way better at that than Anthony Bourdain.
Oh, and the amazing thing that I liked about Adam was the fact that he can just walk down a street and see all this weird crap. It's like, we're walking down, just the boardwalk and the ordinary, and he would see things that nobody else could see and interact with people, and he has a really nice way of doing that. Yeah.
He seems very personable, and he does have a knack and a talent for bringing people that are watching on their phones or wherever they're at, bringing them like kind of with them, and you gotta feel like you're with them. And I'm not trying to like blow kiss his butt or whatever, but it is true. He has a very good talent for that.
I guess it's a certain sense of jealousy. You're kind of watching him going, and there's $100 ka-ching, ka-ching, and you're like, what? When you got 175,000 subs, though, I mean, you can really make a lot of money on Super Chat,
Yeah, and he built his channel from the bottom up. So Super Chat really isn't my thing, but hey, if
you want to try it, I don't know.
I have often said
but it is distracting because there's money popping up constantly, you know, and dollar amounts, you know, and I find it, you know, when I'm watching a chat, I'm watching that instead of listening to what the person's saying, you know.
You know, I am very, very tempted, since we've been talking about Super Chat, to just turn it on one time, because there's a stupid little toy I want to buy on Amazon.
Yeah.
And it's like $700, and I got $370 in the. So I'm just thinking, if I did one Super Chat,
you could probably do it. Yeah.
But I feel like a schlep.
I did 16 minutes last night, and you jumped the shark. You know, I was just testing it. I just wanted to. Princess Bubbles did a video on me this morning, like. I am a total hypocrite. And I said, I know people would say that, but I signed up for it. I wanted to see if it worked. That's all, you know. And I was surprised I even made that much, you know.
Oh no, I mean no, you got a lot of, you know, faithful subscribers on your channel. And a lot of them that I got from you.
Yeah.
A guy, Insane Chef. What's up, Chef out there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he knows me from you, and I worked for him last December down in Texas. So,
oh really?
Yeah,
Wow.
It's funny how like things like that work its way out. You know what I mean?
Okay, so now SKG is your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Now we mentioned her real name. Do you want to give that out?
I'd rather not.
Rather not. Okay. So
just for the perps out there.
Yeah. Now you're driving around in her car now. And
yes.
your trailer on her car.
Yeah, what happened was my van.
I remember that, yeah. You drove up to Illinois, I guess, to visit her, right?
Yeah, she was in Wisconsin, so I drove up and I broke down in Illinois.
And the thing, I remember that, yeah, you were really
it's just
like.
The front end, the van ran good, it's just the front end was like shaking, it had 250,000 miles on it, and I didn't want to fix it, so I sold it for $300. And then, you know, the trailer's really light, so her car tows it just fine. But currently right now, I am keeping my eye out for a van.
Okay.
I haven't seen anything that I'm like, oh, I'm in love with. But I am looking for one right now.
Okay. Something used, right? Not a new one, right?
I don't want a car payment.
Yeah.
I want something that if I were to have payments on it, that I could pay off in 6 months to a year.
Yeah. Okay.
No more than that. So just if anyone out there has a little minivan,
okay.
You know, my $3,000 ish, hey, hit me up. I don't know.
And you guys are living in the trailer now?
Yeah, so what the thing is, we're living in the trailer right now, and that trailer is tight quarters.
Okay.
It's 3 people in a little tiny trailer.
Yeah.
And like, let me tell you, it hasn't been peaches and cream for the most part. I mean, I don't want people on YouTube to think like these people that live in their vehicles and they have some amazing, great life and everything is great and fine and dandy. No, it is not.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, hey, listen, I identify with Nomadic Fanatic, and when he didn't want to be with the girl anymore because he is a loner.
Yeah.
70% of me is a loner as well.
Yeah.
But I don't like to do the whole total 100% alone thing. But I do need my alone time, and so does SKG. So you know, I understand what he did. You know what I mean? But you know, sometimes I need my own space. When you're in a little trailer with 3.
Oh yeah. Well, even Nova was saying that with Jed. That even a regular minivan on rainy days, you go crazy.
Oh, they
right?
fight. Oh, they fight all the time.
Yeah.
They fight all the time.
Yeah.
I promise you guys, they fight 3-4 times a week. Yeah, it's just. I mean,
if you were living close quarters with anyone like that, you'd be fighting. Yeah.
Which is, you know, it's just. It would be perfect if I had my van and then like maybe I crashed in my van and then she crashed in the trailer.
Yeah.
That would be perfect. But you know, we've had our little.
And that's why you spend a lot of time at McDonald's, right? Because it's a good place to kind of little space.
Yes.
Get some fresh air. Get some Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and normally I work.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I always work, and since this job, like it's kind of part time, it drives me crazy because I'm used to working like every day when I work for the carnival.
Yeah.
And now since I'm only working like 3 days a week, I'm like 4 days off, and I'm like,
what do I do? Yeah, where do I go? Yeah.
I'm not used to that. Any job that I have, I always work 5-6 days a week, 50-60 hours a week. I'm not used to having all this free time on my hands. So
where did you and her meet on YouTube?
Yeah, she was a subscriber. She's been on my channel for probably longer than a year.
Yeah.
But we never talked. And then we started talking, and you know, one thing led to another, and you know, and I met her, and you know, so far everything's going really, really good. We have our days, don't get me wrong.
And you also got a kid involved in it, right? It's her child, right?
Yeah, it's her child, and I got a little bit of feedback from people in regards to that. One particular person I thought was funny, saying that, like, oh, you know, you shouldn't have a little kid on the road. That's, you know, it's not right for him. You know, because everyone's a social worker and everyone knows what's best for a 3-year-old. But you got to ask yourself, what's worse, bringing a 3-year-old and him seeing stuff that most people in this country don't get to do, traveling around, or being cooped up in some little room and it's, you know, 15 degrees outside. You can't go to the park. I mean, come on, and he really loves it too. He really loves the trailer. He loves going around. We take him to parks and stuff all the time, or whatever. I don't take him to the parks enough. I need to do that more.
Now, remember Nomad News? You remember him? The guy that just disappeared last fall? Yeah, Crooked Nanny.
His channel was really good.
It was very good, yeah. He just disappeared, and I think it was because the rumor was he worked for some police department somewhere, right? That was the rumor up in Washington State, and somehow somebody had gotten in touch with his boss or whatever. Wow. And I think that's one of the reasons why he just said, done with it.
I didn't know that.
The carpetbagger decision, he made the job. Yeah, I'm pretty sure something like that happened.
His channel, he was a pretty funny guy.
And one of the channels he covered, I believe, was this group called the Rice Family, and they had a van, and they had like a bunch of kids living with them. And the problem was, Child Protective Services can get involved, you know?
Yeah.
When you got a kid on the road.
I think I know that channel from you.
People think, you know, you're not giving it the best care, and that's a little. Well,
yeah. Right now he'll be 4 years old.
Yeah, and he's going to be starting school soon.
Yeah. So what the plan is, because you know the plan is I don't have one.
Yeah.
So we've been talking about, like, I told SKG, I said, listen, I said I want to keep my job till at least June.
Yeah.
After June, if you want to like go rent a cheap apartment somewhere for 3 months, somewhere that we never lived before, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about maybe Alabama, something maybe in the South or something like that. You know, because I'm burnt out on the trailer. I'm burnt out on being on the road. 2.5 years. But you know, in regards to the kid, he definitely would have to be in school next year for sure. But in the meantime, you know, for all the people, for all the NIMBYs out there who say, oh, that kid's suffering. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. Yeah.
You know, I mean, where does he has a place to sleep? He has a bed. I mean, you know, it's maybe if he has to go to the bathroom, you have to like walk across the street to Walmart or whatever. But hey, I mean, he's getting to do what a lot of you guys out there never got to do: travel. And
that's what's the bathroom thing like? Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I mean, the Walmart, is that open all the time? You can go there what if you got to go at 3? What if you got really bad cramps at 3 in the morning? What do you do?
Okay, so if you're a guy, and you got to just go, you know, numero uno.
Well, that's easy.
Yeah, you know, you could go in a bottle, or if it's too cold, you go outside the bush. Or
but the other way, number 2.
Number 2.
What if you're like, 3 in the morning, it's thundering like it was the other night. What the hell do you do?
Well, last night it was coming down quite a bit, and what you do is you just go to the Walmart. You plan that. You make plans, and I know a lot of people ask that question, and it's a very good question. Some guys, you know, like what's his face? He has a bucket in his RV, and he just goes in a plastic water bag. You can do what you got to do, but you know, if there's, I've had an emergency before.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, but then I had a trailer that had a bathroom.
Yeah.
My old trailer, so I just went there. You put a plastic bag in there and just you know let it rip or whatever. But you plan your you know where you're going to be at. There's a bathroom if you're at a rest area. You're at a Walmart. There's always a bathroom. But like I said, if worse comes down to worse, have that bucket or do whatever you do. But. Yeah.
So do you see yourself in the next few years settling down? At least getting an apartment somewhere?
Yes.
Yeah.
But when people say the word settling down, to me, settling down is like...
Settling down in an apartment. See, in a way, I was telling you a little bit about my financial stuff, you know, and one of the things I found was really a pain in the butt in life was owning a condo. I just did not like that, you know? I mean, if it had increased in value, that might have been a good investment. But I found I was tied down to it. It was like a chain around my neck, and I was so glad to get rid of it. An apartment is, a lease, you walk away. You don't have to worry about selling it, right?
When you have a condo, you got HOA.
Oh, yeah. Good Lord. That was $400 a month.
I mean,
HOA,
and I hate paying $400 a month for anything. You know, so when you tell me just for the HOA alone, oh my God, you know,
Well, the buildings were 30 years old, and they needed to put new roofs on them and siding, and it was a lot of work.
Yeah, it happens. I personally think home ownership is one of the biggest scams.
Yeah.
And next to strip clubs and timeshares. But I would never say I will never own anything. But when people say settle down, to me it's
get at least a room somewhere with a bathroom on the side. For a couple of weeks anyway.
The worst case scenario about me not settling down is I keep my job through November. That'll be the worst thing. I see myself June, July saying I'm done. But you never know. I could just keep it going all the way through the end. But eventually I do want to settle down. I'd rather settle down in Texas.
So you do the driving, like when they move the carnival, they load everything into the trucks and
they collapse. All the rides, they all collapse together. And then they'll come wake me up around 3:30 in the morning. And then I'll start driving around 4:30. I'll drive all day till 6. Go to sleep, wake up, do it again the next day, and then maybe do it again another day. But usually, only one time they have me drive 3 days. So it's usually 2 days of driving.
Okay. So your next stop's Baltimore.
I forgot the name of the city. It's right outside of Baltimore. It's about 60 miles from where we're at now. So, you get in your truck and you go back and forth.
There's always Dan Bell.
Dan Bell. That's the guy that does the Dead Mall. Right?
The Dead Mall Dan.
I watched one of his videos for a little bit. They're way too long. No, he
does a good job. He does.
Yeah, he
dresses them up though. It's not like you're walking through a dead mall and it's quiet and there's water leaking. He'll put music in there and he dresses it up really nice. So it's not really authentic, but he does a nice job. And the another dirty rooms. He did all the dirty motel rooms.
Dirty motel rooms. Has he ever? There's a dead mall in Bakersfield he needs to go to. That mall is. You wonder why it's still up. Probably like it was 10% occupied. That's the worst dead mall I've ever seen.
The thing about this area here, Northern Virginia, is that property values are so high that if there's ever a dead mall, it gets torn right down. Something else. They've had a number of malls die around here, but they immediately get torn down and redeveloped. They don't just sit there. And you go out into middle America, and when things die, they just rot.
I was surprised how high the rent and mortgage it is to own stuff out here. I didn't know Virginia was this expensive. This is the first time I've been in Virginia for this long a period of time. I mean, my overall impression of the state is it doesn't really have a whole lot of character. It's a very plain.
And the problem with Virginia now is that all the libtards from the north have come and invaded the whole northern chunk of the state. They said that. They said like New York. If you ask people where they were born in Northern Virginia, New York is almost the most common place of birth for people that live in Northern Virginia now. So it's like living in New York, and it's very liberal. And there are now more people in Northern Virginia than there are the rest of the state. So now it's a democratic, libtard state.
And I was driving by some condos, and there, the sign starting from the 249. In Virginia. I was very surprised at how high the real estate is out here. The overall impression, very plain state. Like doesn't have a lot of character.
Well, you got Shenandoah Valley. You got when you get way back out into the
Sticks. I guess I'll have to check that out.
It is a very pretty state.
Yeah, it's a nice looking state. There's nothing that like I'm like, oh wow, like the people act a certain way. It's just like a very vanilla.
It's very cosmopolitan.
Very different from West Virginia, which I really love West Virginia. I could see myself living there if I could put up with the cold.
Nomadic Fanatic, he said that's the one state he hasn't been to yet. West Virginia.
Really?
He's always avoided it.
Why?
I don't know. He just never made it.
He would love West. I mean,
he probably would love it.
He loves solitude, right? He likes to be by himself and do whatever it is he does.
And I thought one of Adam's best explorations was about a year or two ago when he came down from Indiana, went through West Virginia and down into southwestern Virginia. I thought that was one of his best things. And I thought some of Carpetbagger's, some of his best things have been West Virginia. There's some cool stuff out there.
Yeah, if anyone ever has any time or able to travel, if you just want to go to a state just to drive around, and West Virginia, to me, I think it might be the #1 state just to go and discover.
Because it's so weird. It's a weird
very
place.
Odd. I mean, one of my favorite times of my life was getting on my scooter and just.
Oh you were there, right? You were over in Ohio, right? I remember
the Ohio, West Virginia border. I had to go back there and.
There was one night you were doing a video and it was like about 2 a.m. and you were on your scooter or something and you were like really, really
Oh,
really wasted, and you were kind of like, how am I going to get, then you had to get back to your van or something. And
that was, you know what, that night, that was one of my most like fun nights I've ever had by myself. I had a blast. Yeah, I went to go watch the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight, and yeah, I was wasted. And listen, kids, don't drink and ride scooters.
Don't drink and ride scooters.
Yeah, I mean, that night, that's when I came up with the idea that I wanted to jump on my scooter and I want to just hit the road. And I want to do that, but now that I'm with SKG, it's going to be a little bit, but she's in support of me doing that, and I really want to do that.
Yeah,
that's one of my main things I want to do, and I'm going to buy a scooter, and I hope to do it soon.
Cool.
We'll see how it works out.
Very good. Okay. Anything else to say? Any parting word? Any great wisdom parting words?
Yes. Just check out my channel. Lamont at Large.
Lamont at Large.
You can just search it up.
You're still running Black Biggot, but you're not posting as much, right?
Yeah, I got a strike on that
channel, you don't want to get another one.
Yeah, I got a strike for not being nice. I'll say this, guys. If you haven't heard of me, I'm sure you have. You watched Dave. If you haven't watched my channel, I don't pull any punches. I cuss a lot. I try not to cuss during this interview just because I wish
YouTube, if they're gonna strike you, they would warn you. Now, I really wish they would say, if we've gotten a complaint about this, you have 24 hours to change it, or we've taken it down.
Right.
If you don't address it or fix it, you will get a strike. I wish they would give you a little bit of warning.
Yeah.
Rather than just slap you. You know?
But I guess the warning is the strike. And it's like,
I know, but still,
Yeah, but if anyone watches my video,
maybe a pre-strike strike, you know.
But it's if you come to my channel, just I don't. There's no certain subject I talk about, and the way I am in real life is the way I am on my channel. So. Come with open mind. You may not like my political stance and beliefs.
What do you really think of Donald Trump?
Right now, like in terms of the serious stuff?
Yeah.
I think he, I don't want to. I think he has like a lot of like globalists in his ear, and I think that the job that we hired him for by electing him, I think he's doing good, but he's starting to kind of get off the beaten path. But let me tell you, at the end of the day, I'm a big Donald Trump supporter. I'm a big Donald Trump fan. And the reason why he got elected was, number one, because everyone hated Hillary. And number two, even though he is a billionaire, so he claims, we don't know.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he is. Well,
but he comes off as like him. Like an everyday guy.
Yeah.
And not many billionaires come off as an everyday guy.
That's very true. Very true.
And number three, he's funny. He's a funny guy.
He is a funny guy.
He could have been a
He was on Howard Stern a lot.
Yeah, he could have been a stand-up comic. So, but other than that, he's doing okay. I don't agree with the serious stuff. There's something weird going on with that. Why would Assad just beat up everyone, beat up all the terrorists, and say okay, now I'm going to gas
you? That's
you?
Putin's playground. Yeah.
We'll
have to ask Evie about that. Yeah, she would know.
Evie, what's up with your?
Wait, I've tried to ask
her.
her. She doesn't address anything. Your name Lamont. Does your mom watch a lot of Sanford and Son?
Yeah, that's what she named me.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
Lamont was, in case anyone doesn't know, Lamont was a character on Sanford
and Son. Yeah.
And she liked the name Lamont.
Yeah.
And she said, and she had the name way before I was born.
Yeah.
She's like, if I have another kid, he's a son. His name's gonna be Lamont.
Okay, and your mom's still around? She's out in California?
Yeah, we're not on the greatest of terms right now. She's getting older. It makes me kind of feel sad, but she's a nutcase. She's nuts.
Your dad's still around?
Unfortunately, yeah, he's a piece of crap. He lives he lives right. I don't know if you've ever been out there where the San Bernardino shooting happened.
Oh yeah,
he lives about 2 blocks away from where they were killed.
And you got any brothers or sisters?
Yeah, I got 2 brothers and 1 sister. Brothers on different. Same dad, different mom. Same mom, different dad. So I don't have too much of a relationship. My one brother lives in Seattle. The other one he's a truck driver too. He lives in Las Vegas.
Do you keep in touch with them?
We talk about it once every couple of months. My sister are very close to my sister. We talk at least once a week.
You don't like holiday times? Y'all get together?
I don't got much of a family because most of my family, like on my dad's side, I don't talk to nobody. On my mom's side, a lot of them are like old. A lot of them they just do their own thing. They're kind of like the whole like the conservative Jewish side, so they kind of a lot of them, they live in New Jersey, so I don't really talk to them. You know what I mean? So, you know, and I am Jewish by bloodline, if you want to consider
really?
that.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm not a practicing Jewish. I don't believe it.
Wow.
You know,
The Black Biggot is a Jew.
The Black Jew.
The Black.
But,
I call you the Black Biggot. That sounds more impressive.
The Black Biggot.
The Black Biggot.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, just check out my channel. Keep an open mind.
All right. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Take it easy.
Later.
All right, Dave. That's it for Camo Dave today. Thanks for watching. Vlog under.